Hey everybody, it's Jenny McGarvey and I'm going to plan this week in my mini happy planner. You can see this is the vertical layout and I really do love it. Here was last week we used that farmhouse and the beautiful florals and I was super excited about it. And this week we're going to go in an entirely different direction and we are going to use the brand new color storybook. This one is available at Joann's. And I'm going to use these, all of these really pretty fun rainbow stickers. I'm not going to use all of them, just some of them, obviously, because gosh darn it, I couldn't use them all in 1 week if I tried. But we're going to do it. So I am going to first use this sticker. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, this is where I'm going to create, well actually you know what I'm going to do first? I'm going to take the week out. How about that? I'm going to do the decorations first because in this mini, I already basically know where things are going to go because I only use this planner for my plans on the go. I don't use to-dos or anything like that in here, though I'm not opposed to including like if I need to jot something down or something like that. Does that make sense? So that's kind of where I'm at with this. Now, I do want to add maybe the tiniest bit of decoration to this as well. I'm not really sure what though. So I'm kind of trying to figure out what else in this book I could use. Okay, I've got it. Oh no, maybe that's not it. Ugh, so much. Okay. Let's try. Okay, so there's this super cute neon heart, right? And then there is this little yes sticker. So I'm going to put the yes, well it's not yes, it's yes, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna put that right there, layer those together, create a whole little cluster of that. So now I can move on to my Tuesday activities, which are a couple of games. I also have a practice on Monday, but what I'm going to do really quick is I'm going to add the games first, and then I'll go back and add the practice right after that. So what I'm going to do is put that down, and then I'm going to, maybe there's bullets in here. I don't know if there are or not. No, doesn't seem like it, which is fine because you know what? Don't we all have a giant stash of bullet stickers? So no problem there. Okay, so I'm going to take this star, and luckily we have lots of different colors to choose from in both the new color story stickers and then also in these bullet points. And I'm going to add this down here for the practice, and then I will write that in, and I will also write in the games later, but I'm afraid that stuff's kind of boring for you guys, so I'm just going to not add that right now, and I will do it later. Now I have the same thing over here for the practice, so I'm just going to pull out the same bullet sticker and use it down here. These are so cute, these little stars. They're just clear, and then they have the little outline. And then I will also pull out a, let's see here, I don't want it to be too similar to the stripes. So theoretically what I would have done, let me show you, is I would have used maybe this, right? But it's very similar to this, just the simple stripes, even though this one is diagonal. And I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do instead, go back. Okay, that's it. So I will pull out my, wait for it, colorful boxes and grab a gold one. And just add that right here. Now, one of the coolest things about all of this is that it's a mini on-the-go planner. So I don't need to write all of the information. I just need to jog my memory. Oh yeah, I have this here and this, that there. So that's what this will do. So like I just write a couple of little words that keep me going, and that's all I've got. So now I'm going to move on to Thursday because again, I will write in all the things afterwards. But what I'm going to do is for Thursday. Again, we have a couple of baseball games. So I will pull out, now what's so cool about this, by the way, I'm going to pull out some more of these little mini stickers. But so now this one is also an ombre and a solid. And then down here I have an ombre and a solid. So I'm able to sort of keep that like similar and balanced. And I think that's really cool. Now also, I just forgot, I remembered something that I also have on this day. So I'm going to see if I can find something that matches. It'll actually just be a gold one, which there's nothing wrong with, by the way, because I don't think I probably in this book have anything. Well, maybe this one goes okay. No, not really. So gold it is. So let's pull out, it's about time for me to break out a new book permanently, but I have a hard time with it because I just love these so much. All right, so I'm going to put this guy in the middle of the box, and then I'll add that other activity right there. Okay, so now I can move back over here. All right, so now I do have weekend things, but what I'm going to do instead before I do that is I'm going to add my other decorative bits, okay? So I think that what I'm going to do is... Now there's this kind of like, I don't know that I would normally use a weekend banner just because it's not, I mean, whatever, but that's so cute that I think I'm doing it because that one's adorable. So I'm going to do like a little layering thing. So, okay, got the little notched corner. So I'm going to put that, let's see. I got to think about it because I'm going to use the weekend vibes to cover up the notched corner. So I got to think about where I can place that, right? Okay, so there we go. So cute. Am I right? I am right. That's without a doubt because it's adorable. Now it would be even more perfect if I could find a little sunshine that I could layer on there too. Maybe I can, maybe I don't. Okay, but I actually just saw something that would be really cool. I'm just going to make sure there's nothing better. Nope. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little remember sticker. I love these that have the diagonal. It's so cute. And I'm just going to put that right here. Like remember those weekend vibes, you know, type of thing. Super cute. I love that. That's amazing. Okay, so now we've got two right here, right? So now what I need to do is I need to go ahead and add another decorative element down here. So here's the deal. I don't think I have enough room to include like a full thing because I think it'll hang over a little bit. And I have these boxes here already. So what's important to me is to find, let's see, because I've already done that sort of weekend banner thing. So I don't want to do a vertical one again because I have already got that. So just gonna look for, well, okay, so then I was thinking I'll use this, right? Super cute. But it's got that same thing as this one. I don't even know what you begin to call that, but I don't want to double that. So back to the drawing board. But don't worry, lots of awesome stuff to include. Let's use this kind people are my kinda people. Now, one of the things that I do want to do is I want to include something to layer it with. Now I know, wait for it. Pulling out one of my sticker books, remember? Full boxes right here. And I'm going to take this guy right here. Now it says today on there, but that is so easy to cover up. Let's think about this. Okay. I'm going to go right here. Then we're going to take this down to the bottom. And then I'm not going to stick down the top. so that I can easily just pull this right up. Now I'm going to use my X-Acto knife. Right there. There we go. Now I'm also going to include something else. I don't know what yet. Let's figure that out together, shall we? So now one of the things is like how last week, remember we used all those circles and we went crazy and it was very controversial because some people thought it was too messy. Some people thought it was genius. You never know what you're going to get. But let's add, maybe I can find a heart. Actually, I do think there's one in here. But what would be even better, let me look at this. I would prefer it not have any words, and we talked about this last week, but so I already have words here, right? So adding another thing that has words, to me it's just too much. So I'd like to balance it with just some sort of an icon. A heart would do, really, and those shouldn't be theoretically too hard to find. But you know, sometimes you've used them all up because I just talked about that I do like to balance. So those types of things get used fairly frequently. It's all right though, no biggie, we'll figure it out. All right, I already used gold too because I just found a silver heart situation that would have worked fine, but I've already used gold. So that doesn't really work either. So we're gonna go back to the old school book. Look at that, right? Kicking it way back. And we're gonna see, okay, see this is cute. We can do this. You got a light blue heart. It matches with the light blue in that sticker. And then we can do that. Then we've got some super cute layering. It's absolutely perfect. And it's adorable in all together, right? Okay, so now I have to include my activities. So I've got 2 baseball games. So I'm going to go back actually to that rainbow book we just looked at and see if there's anything in there that would work. And there is, look at that. So we're going to add one guy up here. Naturally, I put it on crooked because what else would I do? It's all right though. It'll pull right up. So what I'm going to do this time instead is I'm going to push it all the way to the line because then, there we go. Now see, it would be cute down here as well. However, I'm not going to do that because I already have that blue heart. Now it's possible there's green, but I also have the green right there too, you see. So again, I'm not trying to do too much of the same thing. So let's see if I've got pink left that I didn't use. Yep, I do. And I'm going to put that down here to kind of balance and do a little bit more layering in that cluster. And I do also have to include one last thing over here on Sunday. And so that will also allow me that room right here to do that. So I'm going to do the same thing I did over here, except for, so we'll pull out the gold. And I'm going to layer it with that cluster. And that turns out super, super cute. So that is it for me, guys. All I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go back in and fill in all those activities and I will be completely finished. Thanks so much for stopping by and watching. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below and I will do my very best to get back to you. Thanks so much and make it a great day.